Too sexy for this chain, too sexy for your game, too sexy for this fame. Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I have not done a wig video in a long time, but I'm back. I'm trying to get into it for 2022. This is the Ali Pearl 13x4 HD human hair lace frontal wig. They offer this in 5x5 closure and 13x4. It is straight 100% virgin human hair, and I got it in 26 inches. This is what it looks like on the dome head, but we have a lot of plucking to do, so let's get started. So first thing we're going to do is comb all this hair out of the way. Now this next step that I'm doing is to protect the lace. I'm going to be dyeing this hair jet black because I really don't like the brown color that all the hair comes in. So we're dyeing it jet black today. Now spraying this with 𝒂𝒐𝒏 spray and using the blow dryer is actually going to protect the lace from turning jet black. I did about 2 coats of this. You can do 3 just to be safe. I could just spray the 𝒂𝒐𝒏 spray and use the blow dryer to make it dry. And like I said, I did about 2 coats and that was basically fine, and that's all I did for the first step. Okay, so now it's time to dye. This is the first time I'm actually dyeing hair. I've bleached hair before. If you guys look at my back to school series, I actually bleached my black hair to a ginger color. So I got some boiled water. I do know you really want it to be hot, and I mixed in some kind of cold and warm water together. Then I'm gonna go ahead and throw some gloves on because obviously you don't want the dye to get anywhere on your skin. Now to save some time, I actually got 2 bottles of this jet black color by Adore. I ended up only using one the first time. For some reason, I just thought that one was enough, but I think I should have used both of them because right after I did the dyeing process the first time with the 1 bottle, as I was rinsing the hair out, I just felt like the color was coming out and everything, and I actually dried it and everything, and it still was looking a little bit brown to me. So I ended up doing the dyeing process once again. So if I were you, I would just go ahead and just use the 2 bottles, even though it's not really the longest wig. If you have, it depends on the wig that you have, but I would just use the 2 bottles. Now I already have the lace protected. Now I was really scared because I watched a whole bunch of videos and I've seen some people say like, oh, they accidentally got it on the lace, but I actually watched Slave by Jordan and I know he's really good, and he kept saying like, just make sure you protect it with the 𝒂𝒐𝒏 spray and it should be perfectly fine. As you guys can see, the water is really hot. You always want to make sure you're combing through the hair as you're dyeing it to make sure the color gets to each little strand. As you guys can see, I don't know why, like, dyeing hair is just satisfying to me. Now I left it there for like a good 10 minutes. Like, the water is really hot. So after that 10 minutes, I came back and I just took it out, and I think it was perfectly fine. Like, you could see just the jet black color, like it just looks good. So here is where like I would rinse it out because that's what you're supposed to do. But sometimes, like, I don't know if you guys could see like the water, it's like a really dark blue or whatever. Like, I just felt like the color was washing out. So that's what happened the first time. That's why I had to go back and dye it again, which it happened again the second time too, but I don't know. So here is the bleaching process. This is the part that I'm always terrified to do. I always get the little packs of the bleach because I knew if I got like the whole entire carton that they sell for it, like I would just put too much. So those 1 packs like are always good for me. Like, I just buy a whole bunch of them because I know like 1 pack of those is enough for like a full lace frontal. So I always get those. Like, I could never just get the full thing because I just feel like I'm gonna mess it up. So I just kept eyeballing it. I'm really not good with bleaching knots. Like, I actually messed up in this process. I left it for too long, just a little bit too long. Like, it was going good at the beginning, as you guys could see. Like, I just applied it, left it for like 5 minutes, kept coming back to check, but I did leave it for too long at the end. But it's okay. Like, we all make mistakes, as you guys can see right here. I should have took it out like right then and there, but I left it like for another 5 minutes, which is what messed it up. But it's okay. Like I said, I'm not really good at bleaching. Like, I really need to learn, but practice makes perfect. here I'm just washing it out. In this next clip, you guys are going to see how when I'm rinsing the hair, the color is just like coming off. Like, do you guys see like how blue the water is? Like, I just felt like the color was just washing out. I'm not sure if I did something wrong or if that's normal. I don't know. But here's the purple shampoo. I love this shampoo so much. Like, it smells really, really good. It just, I don't know. Like, I love it so much. But I just got this purple shampoo. Made sure to wash it a good twice. I scrubbed it good. I don't know why I was scrubbing so hard. But finally, we're done. That's the hard part. For me, at least. But it's time to style. I just went ahead and blow dried it. As you guys can see, I messed up the knots. I messed it up bad. But thank God I'm doing bangs for this style, so it's not really that big of a deal. But I did end up fixing it. Like, it's really not hard to fix over bleached knots, even though they weren't even that bad. This is the part I was kind of scared for because I've never plucked my wigs. Like, I've never have. I don't know why. I just, like, never had the energy to do it. But I started telling myself, like, I want that scalp look. So I really need to learn to pluck. I just never knew how. But I watched a couple videos and I decided to finally take the risk. I just decided to do the whole 9 for the first time with the dyeing, the bleaching, like, everything. So here are some tweezers. Now, I can't really explain to you guys, like, what I did, because I really just started pulling hair. I was watching a video, of course, because I didn't know what I was doing, and I actually made another mistake. As you guys can see, like, I made the part way too big. Way too big. You guys are gonna see it. Like, I feel like on camera it doesn't look as bad, but in person, honey, like, I made that part way too big. Like, it was kind of ridiculous, but thank God it's easy to fix things like these, and it's like, it's my first time, so of course I'm gonna mess up, but do you see how wide that part is? Like, it's ridiculous. So, took the wax stick, made sure to lay the hair down, and I went ahead and blow dried the hair, and everything was fine. This is actually my favorite part when it comes to flat ironing and styling, because it takes a long time, but you're just watching the wig come together. So I have like this little serum, and I have my flat iron and my hot comb, and we're just gonna go ahead and start styling this wig. I don't know why, it's just so satisfying to me. It takes a while, but I just like it.
Find your dreams come true. And I wonder. 16 missed calls. Sorry I was busy, but I missed you. If you see me ballin' in my bitch ball, all my niggas ballin' like I'm rich ball. Straight up in the alley, I'ma lift y'all. All your bitches do Pilates when you rich dog. So if she can't pop a squat, then that's a rip off. Keep a CDG, y'all niggas ripped off. Young nigga been, I think that he the only one. That nigga magic fitted with some Jordan 1. If it ain't issy, then miss me. New old, new blows. Bad bitch with prontos. And we shoot movies, not photos. She not in it for the fame. Nobody know her name. I've been waiting on this my whole life. She not in it for the fame. Nobody know her name. You know what? Maybe you're right. She not in it for the fame. Nobody know her name.
So when it comes to the front, I didn't pluck it because I don't know if I said it earlier. I'm actually doing a bang with this style. Like, I just didn't see the point of making it look like scalp if, like, the front is basically going to be covered. Especially, like, I already messed up the middle part. Like, I'm just going to take it one day at a time. Like, maybe next time we'll try to pluck the front and actually make it look like scalp. So for the bang, I literally watched a YouTube video with everything I did. I just, like, took some hair from the front, pushed it down, used the hot comb to press it down, and I just kept cutting it. But I didn't cut it, like, too far up because I was going to put on my head first to see how, you know, how far down I wanted it, which is, like, right above my eye. I'm about to look crazy, but I'm so proud of my bald cap method. Like, it's really coming together. It's came a long way. But anyway, so I usually use the Ebin spray in the red can. I've always used it and it's really good, but I decided to try this bedhead one because I heard it's also good. And I'm a couple weeks in. I'm finally editing this video. I'm really late, but I actually prefer the run in the red can, and I heard they came out with one that comes in a black can that's supposed to be stronger, so I might use that next. Learn this trick on TikTok where you put alcohol in your foundation color, like in a spray bottle, and just spray it on the lace, and it's really good. So boom. Still not looking, you know, all that, but this is what it looks like. It looks really good. But that foundation trick with the alcohol, you guys should really try it. Like, it's basically kind of like a DIY lace tint, instead of buying the ones that they're selling like at the store for like $10 now. It's kind of crazy, but so I did cut my lace into 4 pieces. It's always easier, and I just went ahead and sprayed it just like any old install. I actually prefer to use sprays rather than glues. Like, I stopped using glues a long time ago. I just always use sprays. I just find it 10 times better. Now, like, it was hard for me to keep these bangs down, but I actually like tied it down and left it on for like 10 minutes, and it actually helped. So with the bang too, like, you guys see how wide the middle part was? One thing that was kind of hard, like, is to keep, you know, the bang covering it. As you can see, like, there's a big gap, like, in the bang, like, right where the part is. But I just kept going over it, like, with my flat iron and my hot comb, and it ended up actually working. And I also took some foundation just to define the part a little bit. And I learned this from Slay by Jordan. Like, if you just, like, lift the bangs up a little bit with, like, a comb and just, like, kind of cut the ends, like, it gives it more of a natural look rather than, like, a straight blunt cut. Like, that's what I wanted. Some people like the blunt cut, but I don't. Want it to look a little bit more natural with some gaps in it. So this is how it looks, and I just kept going over it with the flat iron. And these are the lashes that came with it, so I decided to do my makeup. So, like, I was really proud of myself because this is the first time I did, like, the whole 9 when it comes to a wig, like, the bleaching process, dyeing, everything. And I was kind of risking it by adding, like, a bang because I've never done it before, but it turned out really, really cute. The quality of this hair is really, really good. I'm going to have it linked down below. I'm going to insert some pictures, like, at the end because it's a couple weeks later, and I want you guys to know how it's holding, which is really, really good. So please make sure to check out this hair. Please make sure to check out the rest of the videos. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Bye.
Silence for love and adrenaline. I'm supposed to put you right to sleep just like a sedative.